So, I already feel incredibly self-conscious talking about this subject because it's problematic in general. But then even before filming this video, I've already offended someone. So, here's a little disclaimer. I will be talking a lot using binary gender terms and possibly experiencing internalized homophobia. I also talked about porn, referred to myself as a lesbian for a second, but then I caught myself. There's possible self-deprivation because I don't know, just fucking hate myself. Yeah. So the subject is already hard for me in general, but I wanted to be able to openly talk about it in a safe place and hopefully not be judged by it because I don't necessarily condone the feelings that I'm feeling, but I can't change the way I'm feeling. So I just want to be able to talk about it and be able to get it out there because it's been causing me a lot of stress. I really tried filming a video in my garage. I know that wall would be a great place to film videos, but my dad's still here and he can hear me in the garage, and so I came back in here because I have a hard time feeling open or being open with my family, and so I don't feel comfortable with them hearing me talking about this. So we're back in my bedroom in the dark because I'm having lighting problems, and yeah, but we're still going to be open about this. I need to take another hit. So I um I have a boyfriend now. He's super sweet and cares about me, and he's my best friend. But it's kind of weird for me. I've been struggling with my sexuality lately, so this is gonna be like a rant, but like, I love him. I love him a lot. I want to talk about him. I want to be open about him. And so we're gonna talk about him because he's the greatest. He's really the greatest. Um, I have never really genuinely had feelings for boys. Like, it's only been, like, sexual, but, like, only in a way of, like, porn. Like, meaning me secretly watching gay porn and not telling anyone about it. Like, me being a lesbian watching gay porn was, like, really hard for me. And like, I don't think I'd ever marry a man, but like these are all just thoughts that like I've been thinking about like since I came out as lesbian, and I came out as lesbian when I was 13. So I've not really thought about guys or had a chance to really become infatuated with boys ever, and so it's really just it's a new like it's very new for me. I've always been very adamant about being attracted to women. If anyone would make a joke about me liking men, like in a family situation, sometimes I'd hear, "Your husband is going to be so lucky to have you," or "Gay, I thought you were in love with Justin Bieber." Nope. Ew. Never a penis. Never. During the 2 years that I attended high school, because I dropped out in 10th grade, I really started to get to know myself. I was like 100% sure that I liked girls, and had also realized that I am a boy, and that was cool for me. Like, I accepted that I'm a boy and I like girls. There's nothing wrong with boys that like girls, right? Eventually, I was able to come out to my family, and everyone is on board, and I'm definitely transitioning, which is all I've wanted since I was 15. And realizing I was a boy and getting everyone to respect my pronouns and my name and such really gave me a lot of confidence. I mean, I still hate myself, but at least I hate myself as my genuine self, and I don't hate myself because I hate myself, but then also hate myself because, like, I'm not my genuine self. I'm identifying as something I'm not, which would be a female. I've been comfortable with my voice, which I am still pre-T, but that is going to be changing. And I'm comfortable with being seen in public without internally constantly being like, you look like a lesbian, you inferior pig. Everyone sees you as female. But like one of the biggest things that I've noticed is that I'm more comfortable painting my nails and wearing makeup, which is something I wouldn't even do as a lesbian or feel comfortable doing as a lesbian. Coming out as trans has made me feel more like myself and a little more confident, but I feel a lot more comfortable with people assuming I'm a gay boy, and as of recent being a gay boy, than being an open lesbian, closeted trans kid, and having anyone be aware that I'm looking up cute little twink boys. Like, no one would believe me if I told them I was fantasizing about topping a cute twink. I would, like, be accused for being straight and lying about it, which my mom has done to me. I'm honestly just super gay and will only watch homosexual videos. And I don't know if there's, like, non-binary porn. I'd love to see it, but at the same time, I don't want non-binary people to become fetishized, so it becomes problematic. So after all that spiel, here comes my point. When I was identifying as lesbian, no one could ever know that I watched that kind of porn. Like, if someone, like, made a joke about me liking men, I would go into defensive mode and be like, I don't like dick. Dick is fucking disgusting. Like, what gives you the audacity to even assume that liking dick was something I was not about or generally interested in? But now I couldn't confidently tell you that I don't like men. I still haven't experienced any genuine feelings for cis men. In fact, I despise them, or at least I have a certain type of cis man that I can tolerate. Uh, and I know that I could care less about anyone's genitalia as long as they keep it clean. Trans women are trans women regardless of genitals, at least in my mind, and I hope in everyone else's mind. I also know that I am very attracted to gender nonconforming people, and some of those individuals have penises. So it's not like I can't tolerate a penis. I guess my problem is that I'm just incredibly averse to dating men, or at least cis men. And because trans men are valid trans men, at least I see myself as a valid trans man, or a valid man. I just, like, since I'm so averse to liking men, I can't just justify that because he's trans, it's okay. Like, it doesn't, if it doesn't make it different. He's still a boy. And I know that people are gay and trans people don't always identify as heterosexual, me being one of them. And there are really cute gay trans guys out there. But like my brain just can't apply it. Like it's cool for everyone else to do that, but like my brain says I'm not allowed and punishes me. I know I love him regardless of his gender or his genitalia. I love him because he's the only person who hasn't like abused me. And he treats me like a valid human being, and he's just the most wonderful boy. Why is me being attracted to a boy giving me immense anxiety and crashing my brain? Like, why can't I just be okay with this? I'd be totally supportive of anyone else. So, like, why do I feel like I'm in trouble or like I'm doing something wrong? Why isn't it okay for me to have a boyfriend? I literally identify as queer romantically, and like I am always aware that it could happen, but like why do I feel this way? I've been given an amazing privilege of having a positive influence and someone who supports me in almost everything, obviously not harmful decisions, and couldn't have asked for a sweeter boyfriend. Why won't my brain just let me have a normal relationship where I can love them and not have a problem with it? I mean, I'm still immensely fearing abandonment and am terrified, but I love him very dearly and would never dream of hurting him. Why can't I just feel normal about this? It would make me happier if I could believe he loved me and didn't have an existential crisis about him leaving. Why do I make everything problematic? Why can't I just be fully aware that gay is okay? Trans men can be gay, trans people can date, other trans people's sexuality is fluid, and it's not like I fully identify as male. I am very much non-binary as well. So, like, I don't know why I'm freaking out about being gay when we both use he, they pronouns. So, like, I'm gay in a he way and I'm gay in a they way. So, either way, it's gay. All the time, it's gay. I would rather identify as gay. Cause I'm like heterophobic. Like, I don't know. Problematic. I'm just very overwhelmed. And I'm stuck in a very binary mindset. I genuinely identify as queer, and it just doesn't sink in that I am allowed to like boys, and like if it ever happens, and it's frustrating. It's just really frustrating. And it just makes me feel like a really bad member of the LGBTQIA community. Like, the gay community was a safe haven for me when I had no one, and my brain is filled with these thoughts that I would never even, like, condone. And I am so very disappointed in myself for even being able to have thoughts like that. I feel like a very horrible queer. It's funny because, like, I love him a lot, and it's, like, scrambling my brain. But if I developed feelings for a cis guy, I would probably lose all of my marbles because I have a strong aversion to hetero cis males, and that is something I genuinely cannot imagine. And if I ever did, like, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to, like, fully recognize myself. I just wouldn't be Kieran. So I guess what I'm saying is that I guess it's not that bad. But problematic. I'm very grateful for him, and I hope that I can get my shit together before I scare him off. Bye.